Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. First off, I want to welcome anyone new. Thank you for being here. This is a pick a card, so you'll be choosing your piles per your intuition or where you're drawn to. Today, we are going over how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you. Before we get started, I will talk about the decks we're using and the crystals to help you choose. So I have 3 piles today. There will also be an extended for an even deeper look into the connection. If you're interested, the links will be in the description box underneath each pile's timestamp. So, but I also just wanted to extend a thank you to everyone that is new, everyone that's been here forever, all the likes, the comments, everyone who shared so much information with me recently. I really appreciate it. So I wanted to start off with some gratitude from me to you guys. So thank you guys so much. So I have 3 piles today. Pile 1, we're using, all these are Ace of Cups from different decks that we're using. So this is the Lightseers Tarot we'll be using with this Rainbow Moonstone. I don't think my lights ever catch up where you can see how beautiful, truly beautiful these stones are. Pile 2 is the Ace of Water from the Good Tarot, which is the Ace of Cups. And this orange calcite kind of reminds me of like an orange creamsicle. And pile 3 is the Ace of Cups from the Uncommon Tarot with this Obsidian Heart. This is a golden obsidian, so there is a cast on it, but pretty much just looks like a black heart. I kind of love that. So take a deep breath. Go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, that's completely okay. You could just have a message in another pile that you need to understand or need to hear. It's a beautiful time when you're listening to those kind of things to use your own intuition, your own discernment to know what's right for you and what part of the message was for you and what part wasn't. So as always, these are general readings, so just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If something doesn't fit right for your situation, just let that go and respect that it was for somebody else. A lot of people watch these readings, so I'm tapping into a lot of different energies, a lot of different storylines, and I do my very best to tell it all the information I get in a cohesive way that makes sense, because sometimes the messages are all over the place, but I do my best. So again, general reading, if it doesn't just fit, just go, okay, that part's not for me, cool, let it go. If I'm saying something and it doesn't feel true for your situation, then use your discernment. Go, okay, even if it's something that, maybe you would love, but doesn't quite fit, it might not be for you. So, again, using your own intuition during these is a very, very great skill to hone in on with me and any reader. So just kind of, you can silently ask yourself, is this true for me? Yes or no? And listen for that. If it feels anxious, it's not your intuition. Your intuition is always going to be a calm answer, like a solid answer. It's never a frantic answer. It's never an anxious answer. Now your ego and your intuition can be telling you the same thing, but just know that if it's frantic and nervous energy, that's not technically your intuition. So you can just sit back, try to remove that, and then, sit in with it and ask yourself and wait for that calm response. Calm yes or no. Some people also use pendulums. If that's your deal, cool, awesome. Whatever works for you to figure out your own way of doing things, because we're all different. We all have different gifts. We all connect differently, and it's all freaking beautiful. So I'm going to leave these up for a moment. The timestamps will be in the description box below. You just open the description box, click on your timestamp. It'll take you right to your pile, and I will see you there. Hello, my lovely friends. For pile 1, you guys picked this really beautiful rainbow moonstone. Oh, there it is. You can catch it a little bit in the light. Very, very stunning. I just picked this up the other day from a new crystal shop I found locally, so that's always exciting. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot. I will be shuffling this Ace of Cups back into it, and we'll see if it comes back out. So we are going over how your person is currently thinking and feeling about you, the connection, and any other little things that my guides bring up. I kind of don't really have a choice but to talk about it, so I do. Always remember, these are general readings. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit for you and your situation, just respect that part of the reading was for somebody else and let it go. Don't try to make it fit if it doesn't fit for you. A lot of people watch these readings, so I'm tapping into a lot of energies, a lot of stories, and I do my very best to capture them all in a cohesive way for you guys. So, all right. Pile 1's person. Oh, I forgot. I pulled cards ahead of time. So we did have a decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. So your person's either making a decision about something or you're going to be making a decision. Go with that, how it fits. And then we have new life. So there could be, like, depending on your situation, we're going to see what kind of comes up. But that's some of the overall tones of the energy for this pile. And let's see how that fits in with the tarot as we pull it. So pile 1. So for some of you guys, this could be a newer relationship or, you know, it coming to a new level or reconnecting. We have a Queen of Pentacles to start off your reading. So this person sees you as abundant, so valuable. Your worth is up there in their mind. They may have you a little bit on a pedestal. We have the Star. So a lot of you guys are probably very optimistic. You have a beautiful sense of looking at the world, and they really like that about you. They're also very wishful on you, like almost like you're a wish come true kind of vibe here. Let's see. We have a King of Swords. So you're heavily on this person's mind a lot. We have the Ten of Pentacles, another card of great value, great worth. I'll be jumping more into these. I'm not just kind of laying them out. Two of Pentacles. So they see you as a very balanced person. And you might be a person that also does a lot, like that kind of like, how do they do it all, like so effortlessly? But the High Priestess here, this person also probably sees you as someone that's extremely intuitive. You may kind of see right through them. If they kind of wear a mask about things, they might just realize that they can't get anything past you. The Hermit here. So I have a feeling that you guys are very secure on being alone or being by yourself. You're very self-reliant. And then Six of Cups. So this person, some of you guys could have known this person from your childhood. This could be a past life connection. This is a soul level connection card for me. And then the overall energy of how this person feels about you or thinks about you is this Three of Pentacles. So they see you as someone that they can build things with, they can collaborate with. Some of you guys might work with them with a lot of this Pentacle energy that came up. Yeah, just overall, just someone that they feel like they just get along with. You guys just click. That's kind of that energy going on. All right, let's see what else. So yeah, this person is, there's a couple different storylines here that are like kind of flooding in. So trying my best to kind of figure out what goes with what. So it feels a little bit like choose your own adventure all of a sudden. That might be a relator to someone watching, like the Choose Your Own Adventure books. It might be a joke or something. I don't know. Anywho, but so this person, again, they see your value. They see your worth. You're someone that's very nurturing, caring. I'm hearing that you're very well balanced, though. You do give to yourself a lot, but you also give to others. I hear that you're like a really, really good friend, possibly to them and to other people. You just have a very nurturing nature, and they really enjoy that about you. And so, like, I kind of am leading into this, like, decision. I feel like for some of you guys, this might be a relationship that hasn't fully got off the ground, or, you know, again, could be a new relationship or a relationship coming back together and you guys trying to make it work this time or figure it out. Oh, we have a Six of Wands right under here and the Two of Cups. So a lot of really loving energy, a lot of very successful. Some of you guys may have some minor success or large success, like being an influencer, or vice versa. This person could be, but a little bit on stage. So we could have some actors watching this pile as well. But yeah, so currently I feel like this person, like if you guys don't get to connect, there's this sense of trying to telepathically send you messages. So for some of you guys, if you're like getting odd messages like that relate to them when you weren't thinking about them, like really kind of like look into that. Like there could be a lot more to that. They could be trying to, again, connect with you on a telepathic level. One thing I've just noticed about the way these two cards are sitting, and I mean, you guys might not see it, but there's like this line, and then it seemed to connect to this line that goes up to the stars. So it's like a very cosmic kind of connection you guys have. So we could have, you know, a very, there could be some star seeds in this pile. You may relate to being a star seed. That could be something that you talk to them about. But this could, you know, there's a lot of soul level connections. So label as needed what you vibe with. My guide's just like kind of leaving it all in that cluster. Sometimes other things come out. But yeah, this person has a lot of hope for this connection, a lot of hope for like having this new life with you, building a life with you. There's this I just realized that this person's on a pedestal. So this person may also put you on a pedestal, which sounds really nice, but when we do that with other people, then we make us less than. So if you're doing it to this person, try to be their equal, not put them above you, because that always makes you feel like you're coming from lack, that you have to try harder. And so if your person has put you on a pedestal, they also could have some self-worth issues, which can lead to some self-sabotaging. So I know it sounds nice and all, but just be mindful of that, you know, when we have a tendency to put people above us, then we make ourselves less, then we tend to self-sabotage because our self-worth is low. So I can't say it's always the best thing out there. I know it seems like a compliment, but just be mindful that this person may have some self-worth issues. They may also, for anybody that is like in a separation kind of situation, I feel like you're heavily on this person's mind. They kind of go within and think about a lot of things. They might be reviewing things that, and this could be for a current connected relationship too, but the way that it's coming in is this person is very contemplative about this connection. They think a lot about it. They're trying to figure it out. But it's like they're trying to figure out their next steps about what to do. And they also might be reviewing some of the things they did in the past. If you guys had any type of, toxicity or drama, it's something that they think about, like their actions in that. If they caused you pain or stuff like that, I feel like this person is being very, very intentional about, changing past habits. Because the Hermit is about like self-reflection. It's, it's introverted, but it's going within and really doing soul searching and clarifying this the King of Swords here. It's this person is being, very contemplative about what they've done, how they've treated you. Has that been good or has that not been good? And so again, you're heavily on this person's mind, and trying to figure out like where they can change and where they need to be better, where they need to show up better. So with the 10 of Pentacles here clarified by the 6 of Cups, again, the 6 of Cups for me and how my guides relate that is soul level connections. Explaining those, so it's that pull that you feel to somebody that you might not get. Why do I like this person so quickly or so fast? There's like the soul recognition, or you just seem to know them. And I get that we love those kind of connections and we make them very important, but we do actually have a lot of them. And as you grow in your spiritual growth, as you become more connected to things, you pick up on those things even more. And so we have a tendency to be like, oh, well, I've never felt this way before, so it makes it much more special. But be mindful, if you've been on this growth healing journey and kind of going down the spiritual spiral of growth and, becoming more open and stuff, you may just be more sensitive now. And so I guess my point is don't make this, like, not saying it's not special, but I guess I just hate when people, or I see people get so attached to this one person, thinking that that's the only person that will ever make them happy, and that's not true. You can be happy in lots of scenarios with lots of different people, lots of different labels, high-level soulmates, twin flames, all those things, all those connections have their own purpose, and they're not always easy. So just, I guess I don't know what point I'm trying to make, but my guides are just load me with this as don't make this more important than any other connection. Just respect that it is important, and kind of see that as a cool thing, but not something that you're bound and tied to if it's not serving you. Okay, off. So I feel like my guides always put me on a soapbox about that at one point in every feeling reading. Anyways, but this person definitely sees you as someone that they could build a life with, build a family with, have a very abundant lifestyle with. I'm also hearing they'd want to shower you with gifts and abundance, because you touch this place in their heart that makes them feel like a child again. They feel very playful and fun with you, but they also could see you as someone that they could grow old together with. I'm literally seeing like two older people sitting on a porch drinking coffee together. So I don't know if that's like been a discussion for some of you guys with your person, but really, really beautiful energy here. Let's pull some more, let's pull some oracle cards to go. So what else is going on in this connection? How's this person currently thinking, feeling? Anything else that the viewer needs to know? We have Axe here. So for some of you guys that are in a separation, this could have happened very quickly. Because the Axe says breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. If any of you guys have abandoned yourself in this connection, that might be make a decision to have a new life. That's a one-off message coming in. But, there could either, like with this Axe, usually just things happening quickly. So some of you guys could have quickly connected with this person or quickly separated with this person. Let's see, what else do we have? Woo. There's too many. And one just fell on the floor. Actually, I'll just take them. They fell out. So, all right, we have palm tree. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Flexibility is always the big one for me. With palm trees, because of where I live and the storms that we get here in Florida, palm trees bend. They bend instead of breaking or getting uprooted during like a hurricane. So there's a sense of needing to be flexible. You guys may be a little different or handle things differently. So there may be a sense of needing to be flexible in this connection. But there is growth here. There is stability and there's security going on. We have love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So some of you guys could be receiving some really beautiful information over the phone. That could come in text, but this does feel very verbal, like a phone call. I'm like hearing a sweet voice message or a voice note, a memo kind of thing also. But this person is thinking of you, but they want to let you know. They actually want to express how they feel about you in this connection. And then we also have hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, integration, persistent, working on it. This is like rebuilding things to the Three of Pentacles, building things together. Somebody other than your person may actually be like a builder, like work with wood, build houses, build furniture as well, which is pretty cool. All right, let's see what other information do we need to know, and then I'll get into message cards, and then I'll take this over to the extended for intentions and outcomes. So whip. So some of you guys could be into BDSM. There could be some controlling factors going on in this with this person. So be mindful of that. The letter. This is very similar to, and on this deck we have a heart here, to this love call. So I feel like someone really wants to express how they really feel, their true feelings. For some of you guys might have sent them an email or a letter and they want to respond to that. But the letter is like wanting to let you know how they feel. Let's pull one more. Anything else before I get to message cards? The fox. So I'm pretty sure the fox is about career. Where's my book for this? My daughter loves to play with these cards, so she always steals my book. And I'm teaching myself this deck. So was I right? Yeah. Okay, this is career, workplace, ambition, shrewdness, and cunning. I did get the vibe that some of you guys may work with this person or went to school with this person, something that you do collaborative with other people and learning something. So whatever scenario that would be for you. This person also may be a little bit of a workaholic, but they're very driven to have a really good life because they want to be a very supportive, kind of like breadwinner kind of vibe coming in. So that's like a characteristic of this person. So let's see, what message cards do I want to use? So many to go through. Actually, I'm going to use the Hermit Tarot. And sorry, I'm going to shake the camera because it's attached to my message card table. All right, so I'm going to use the Hermit Tarot because this is like another layer of tarot, but also has message cards. If you don't watch Lorraine's channel, get your tush over there. She's amazing. I know you from somewhere. This is that soul level connection. So this person definitely feels it, even if they don't buy into that or whatever. They definitely feel like they've known you from before. They may have said that in the beginning, you remind me of somebody or something like that. Wrongful advice. So in this connections, there could have been like somebody telling them the wrong information, or they could have took the wrong advice. They made the wrong decision. This does lead into that, maybe trying to refigure out what has gone wrong and how to make it right and how to have a new life together. I think we should slow down. So if this did go super fast and, I was talking about this axis also like could have stopped as quickly as it started because this person, it may have been overwhelming to them. So they just wanted to slow the roll a little bit. Because again, we do have a lot of this pinnacle energy, which tends to be the slowest energy. I forgot to point out, we have the Hermit here, which is Virgo, and the Star, which is Aquarius. Sorry for not pointing that out. All right, let's see. They are waiting for you. So this person is waiting for you. I don't think that they're moving on to anybody else. If you guys are in separation or if you're curious if their person's dating somebody else, I think they're definitely waiting on you. I'm obsessed with your body. So they definitely find you very intriguing, very sexy. But it's kind of that... It's that Capricorny devil card energy, being very kind of obsessive. We did have this whip here. So again, that can be fun and playful. Also can be just something to keep in mind. This person may have a possessive, controlling side to them. So let's see. Think before you act. So this person may, again, we had that King of Swords. So they could be really, really being methodical, being very thoughtful about how they want to approach this. And we had the King of Swords and that Hermit card. And if anyone knows a Virgo, they contemplate and contemplate and contemplate before doing things. Like I have a friend that wanted to get on a dating app that's a Virgo, and it took them 6 months to finally do something they wanted because they had to think about every aspect of it. So this person may be slow to act because they like to really think about things, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's very Virgo-esque, and we did have this Virgo energy. So even if your person's not a Virgo, they might have that tendency to be very logical and have to be very analytical about things. You are so very special. So this person finds you just amazing. They think you're really special. Again, they put you on a pedestal. They see you above other people. They really just like honor you in a way. Again, some are a little possessive, but we've all been there, right? They're also like, I hear obsessively thinking about you. That might drive them a little bit crazy. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. So something may have happened between the two of you guys that, like you may have hurt them, but, I think that they're forgiving you, I guess. They're feeling like kind of wah about it. Let's pull a different deck. I'm going to do my other favorite reader. One of my other favorite reader friends, which is Lindsay over at White Rose Guidance. And then we'll pull some juicy love messages from Confessions of an Angel. So these are all my friends that are also fellow readers. So let's pull some of their cards. I love supporting my other fellow tarot readers. There's so many amazing tarot readers on YouTube. Like I'm in awe to be in their company. Anywho, I am lost in the ocean that is you. And sorry, these are the White Rose Guidance Divine Love Messages. Lindsay has a link to sell these on her channel. I feel so much joy with you, like I'm a kid again. We did have that Six of Cups energy where it like makes you feel very playful and kid-like. I can't handle any more heartbreaks. This person definitely doesn't want to go through any more pain in any relationships. I miss you more than you know. Your picture brings me to tears. So when I get this card, I always kind of feel like if you guys aren't in connection, they're either looking at old pictures of you, looking at your social media, spying on you a little bit. No one lights me up and inspires me like you do. And I was going to say one more, but we got two. We got You're the Song of My Heart. So there could be a big musical connection between the two of you guys. I always feel like when this one comes up, like someone's either a musician, a singer, something, or you guys have shared a lot of songs. Like, so when they hear certain songs, they think of you, but you're the song of their heart. And I will do anything to bring you happiness. So they want to make you happiness. Again, that 10 of Pentacles energy. They want to support you. They want to make you happy. All right, let's get some juicy love messages. So these are from Confessions of an Angel. Amazing tarot reader as well. If you haven't checked out her channel, very in-depth stuff. Anastasia over there. There's no one else on earth for me but you. You are my other half. Let's see. I want to hold you all night and kiss your eyelids as you fall asleep. Well, that's sweet. And what else does this person want? Pile. Woo. Okay, that's way too many. Pile 1 to know before we go over to the extended. I want to surrender to your passionate whims and fulfill your every desire. Well, that's one way to end this reading. All right, I'm going to end this right here. If you guys are interested in the extended, the link will be in the description box. I'm going to go over this person's intentions, possible outcome, and guidance, and as well as some more message cards. So I'll either see you guys over there or see you guys in a future reading. Either way, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. It's always truly an honor. Don't forget to like, comment if you can, even if it's just an emoji. That really does help my algorithm, and I greatly appreciate it. And thank you guys so very much, and I will see you in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 2. Thanks for tuning in. You guys picked this really beautiful piece of orange calcite. Always reminds me of a creamsicle. Anyone hungry now? Anywho, so we are going over how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you, about the connection, and any other things that my guides want to throw in there. You guys also were using the Good Tarot. This is the Ace of Water, which would be the Ace of Cups, which was all the defining piles. But we're going to shuffle that back into this deck. Please remember this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not everything's going to fit for everybody. Sometimes it does. It's awesome. But if something doesn't feel right for you in your situation, feel free to let that go, and just respect that that part was for somebody else. No big deal. It's a beautiful, beautiful time to trust your own discernment and your own intuition here. All right, so this deck does not want to shuffle into itself. All right, I do want to start with these oracle cards. So first, you guys had leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. So this person may be thinking about moving to the next step in this connection. So that could look differently for everybody. Situationship going to actual relationship, relationship going to a marriage, more commitment, more, but basically the vibe of this is this person wants to move to the next, whatever that looks like for you guys. And then you guys, you guys had Treasure Island. I love this card. So this is kind of like a realization of how this person feels and thinks about you. And they're ready to open up and let you know how they're feeling. We'll tap more into those as we get the cards. If I can get this deck to shuffle. I hope everybody's doing well. If you're new to my channel, thank you. Welcome. I love having you guys here. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you have watched for a while and you do value my insight, please don't forget to like or share or even comment with just an emoji. That really helps me out in my algorithm and for YouTube to like me. And that's what we all want, right? So I can help as many people as I can out there with these readings. We start off with the 8 of Fire for this. So this is a card that's about fast change, fast momentum, also communication. So there could be this swift change with this leap of faith. So it feels like this aha, and I need to change things. I need to like lock this down with this person. We have a 3 of Earth, which is the 3 of Pentacles. So this is about working together. Your person sees you as someone that they can collaborate with, that they're good, like almost like you guys are a good team. For some of you guys, you may have worked with them on something, collaborated, either schoolwork, a project. Whoop, there's your Ace of Cups coming out. So that's the I love you card for me when I'm doing these types of readings. Let's see, how else is this person feeling about the viewer, please, for pile 2. We have an 8 of Swords. So there is some possible limiting belief. So this person may be a little hung up about a situation. There could be some friction there, as in sometimes, just a little bit of a limiting belief about how this can work out. So you guys may be either, you guys could possibly be in another connection, or they're just not quite sure how to figure things out, but we'll clarify that in a second. Let's see what else is going on. The Hermit. So I feel like this person may have been really secretive in the past. We also have Virgo energy coming out here. So you or them could be a Virgo, but so there may be a push and pull. These are very contrasting energies. I'll pull some more cards about that in a little bit, but just wanted to touch on that. We also have the 10 of Cups here, guys. This 10 of Waters. This is the happy life, happy fulfillment card. So I feel like when they work with you, when they collaborate with you, when they're with you, they feel this sense of like overwhelming peace and happiness. We have a Messenger of Fire. So this is the Page of Wands here. So this person does feel very fiery attracted to you. There's a lot of chemistry in this connection. They see you as this beautiful person. Again, they're very attracted, and they might want to express that to you. This person could be a little flirty towards you. They may be very comfortable about that, but this is clarifying this Ace of Cups here. So there's like, not only is there so much emotion towards you, but there's so much passion in this as well. And we have the High Priestess. So the sense of knowing, the sense of connection. That also might be this little bit of like, I don't know, we're really going to jump into that in a minute. I might clarify with another deck, but overall energy of how they feel about you is the World. So you feel like a sense of completion to this person. So you're like, kind of like their other half in a way. It's like you unlock the key to them. And I just noticed like this Hermit card really like has the keys, and then we have the lock here on the World card. So for this person, they may feel very comfortable sharing things that they don't normally share, because we have this 8 of Fire here, which is about communication. It's clarified by the Hermit. So I think this person typically keeps a lot of things to themselves, but you're kind of like that person that can like break through that, or they just feel comfortable being vulnerable. They may have shared information with you that they haven't shared with anybody else. We do have Justice right under here as well, so a nod to Libra here as well. But this person definitely just wants things to be even. I'm hearing they want to clear some things up, clear the air, express some stuff to you. So I already touched on this, but also how this person's feeling towards you. Again, they feel like they can be their true self with the Hermit here. The Hermit tends to keep things to themselves, but with this communication, again, it's like they know that they're safe telling you information, safe telling you their secrets. it's like they can really be themselves with you, and that's something that they really appreciate, and that's something that really like kind of sparks a fire in them. Like you may see them in a way that they feel like no one's seen them before, and we all want to be seen. We really just do. And this person feels like you really see them. And again, if they've told you some deep and maybe not so lovely secrets or vulnerabilities about themselves, I feel like you like them anyways. And that may have been very impressive to this person because this person felt like they were unlovable. So this 3 of Pentacles clarified by the 8 of Cups here. Again, this person feels like they could really just work well with you. Like they could dream and build a life with you, because the 10 of Cups is that fulfillment of emotional fulfillment, is again the happy life, happy family kind of card. So for some of you guys, this person may have expressed that they want to have a family with you, that they can see having a future. I kind of love that this girl kind of has her hands, I don't know if you can tell, she kind of has her hands like almost like when you're kind of looking out into the distance. So this person can see the bigger picture with you, and that bigger picture is a family. So the Ace of Cups here, clarified by our messenger of our Page of Wands, is that you make me feel alive, feeling like not only do you spark this fire in me, but you spark my heart back alive. So some of them may have been through some pretty hard relationships before you, and you kind of brought them back to life, is the vibe I'm getting here. And this person, I just realized like this whole key unlock thing that was coming through, it also ties into this treasure island. I feel like you're the key that unlocks their heart. It's really quite beautiful energy coming through here, guys. And I'd already decided on what decks I was going to use, so I love that the Treasure Island came through with this, because there's a lot of really watery cards here, and the colors all kind of match, but that was not done intentionally. So I feel like this person sees you as someone that just is their perfect match. Like you guys just seem to fit, click, work together. Again, that 3 of Pentacles energy is just working. So, but I want to clarify this. Need another deck to do so. Actually, I'll just clarify it with this deck. Let's see, can we get a little more insight to what this person's hang up? What do they feel? 2 of Pentacles. So this person may have a tendency to lose their balance in connections, and they may know this about themselves with the High Priestess here. So 8 of Swords, which is this 8 of air, is a lot about limiting beliefs. And this is something that would be, a High Priestess is like an internal knowing. And this person may know that they have a tendency to lose their footing, lose their balance. So there may be a fear around losing themselves in this connection that holds this person back a little bit. This is not one of my favorite cards. I'm going to be very honest, but it's like being trapped by your own mind. Again, limiting beliefs, like how could I, handle all of this? So for some of you guys, this person may be very driven, and kind of focused on, some ambitions in life, bringing in abundance for themselves. So they may be trying to figure out how to balance this career move, or this path, or this, where they see themselves going. And then you've come in and thrown a hitch in their plans. So they may be trying to figure out how this all works together, but there is a limiting belief here. So if you're experiencing like some resistance with this person, and they are kind of a workaholic or very career driven or focused in that way, it's just because they don't want to lose their balance in their life. And, that's an honest concern. So that is rattling around here with this person. So I just wanted to touch in on that. So let's pull some, move these up a little bit. I love this deck, but it's so much bigger than all my other decks, so my spacing is always a little off. Okay, but I'm going to actually bring you guys back a little bit. Should have tested that beforehand, but all right. I think we can fit some oracle cards in here now. We're going to get some clarified. So what else do we need to know about how this person feels or thinks? Ascending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So we did have that leap of faith. So this person and this person's actually being leapt in the air by some balloons here. So this person may be ready to take this next step. There's so much energy in this pile, so it's like all this stuff is like trying to come out, and my tongue's not fast enough. So wanting to move forward with this fast phase. So it kind of goes into this, also this, how I'm feeling. I'm feeling a little anxious in this pile, but like an excited kind of like nervous energy. So that also may relate to someone's person. They may be kind of like, I don't know if they get around you and they have a little bit of a like shaky hand. I don't know if you've noticed that about them, and it's kind of a sweet, endearing, like you make them nervous. And that's the energy that I'm sitting in. I don't feel like this person is like, it's not anxious panic attack. It's just like, oh, I'm so excited. I don't know how to handle this kind of energy that I'm sitting in. So I needed to talk about that. But I feel like this person also may get tongue-tied because I'm getting super tongue-tied. So they may stumble over their words around you, and it's because they're a little intimidated, they're a little nervous, but they're also very excited about this. But, we do have preparing for union or new phase. So this goes into that wanting to bring things to the next level from wherever you guys are. Again, general reading is going to look differently for everybody. Let's see. Clock. Need times, takes times, in time cycles, time to heal, progress. So this could be a timing issue for some of you guys, but just know that like it's moving forward. So it's a progression of time. This person also may be very time oriented. Like they may be like hyper focused on like, they don't like to be late. They like to be on time. They like to make sure, or someone might have a really particular attachment to a watch. There's someone out there that their person, it's either a pocket watch or a wristwatch that maybe it was like a family heirloom that's kind of coming in that I needed to give a nod to. Let's see. Date. Meeting someone, dating, getting back out there, plan to set a date. So this person wants to take you out on the date, wants to go on more dates, again, depending on your situation. For some of you guys, this may be a new connection because it does say new to dating, getting back out there. So there is an energy here of this excitedness, newness, like possibly maybe you guys have only met on like online or an app. For some of you guys, you might have not actually met this person met this person in person. So there's a sense of like getting excited about going out on a date here. So I really like that energy coming through. Let's switch decks. See what else is going on with this person. Woo! We have the fish. So there's a lot of abundance. So this person, again, can be a little focused on more watery energy, by the way. Be a little focused on abundance. This person also may be a really nice giver. They may like to shower you with affection and gifts, but there's just a lot of abundance, and they see you as a very abundant person. Like your worth is, like you have a lot of value, and that also goes back into this treasure island, and they see you as like a prize, almost like you're this, like, how did I get so lucky kind of vibe here, but they definitely see you as very abundant. And we have the anchor. So you're also a very stable person, and they want stability in this connection. So they kind of want to lock it down. Again, we have these keys in this lock, this whole kind of vibe of just like everything fits. Like keys are unlocking things, and then they want to lock things down. They want to secure this connection. They want stability. I don't think that they want to be wishy-washy, even though that energy is in here a little bit for some of you guys. So I can't ignore that, but they do want stability. They want stability in their life. So if you do have someone that is working really hard at propelling themselves forward in life, working on their abundance, working on, buying a home, all those things, is because they really, like, it's very important to them to have a very stable life. So they may have come from, just the opposite of that growing up. And so they really want stability in their life. So if you have a tendency to kind of be in and out of this person's life, it might freak them out a little bit. Because this person really values stability. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have loyal, or the dog, which is for loyalty. So this person is someone that is very loyal. They pride themselves on that. I don't think they like to date around a lot of different people. They're like a one and done, like tried and true kind of vibe with this person here. Trying to debate, do I want to pull some more oracle cards or do I want to jump to message cards? Pulled this deck. I didn't use it for pile 1. Don't tell them, but I feel guided to use this. Another large card deck, but let's see. What else do we need to know? Refine your attention. So this person may be narrowing things down. Again, this person is loyal. I don't think they like to have too many options that might confuse them a little bit. This person, again, likes to really narrow things down. And they also, if you're someone, again, who has a lot of things going on, that might cause this person to back off a little bit. That message keeps coming in, so that is for somebody. If you really like this person and want to, take things to the next step with them, you might need to, like, if you have a lot of other things going on and they know that, like a lot of other people in the mix, that might make this person nervous. So just keep that in mind, that, refine your attention. But for the rest of you guys, it feels like this person is really narrowing in on what they want in this connection and are ready to move forward with that. And pull one more, and then I'll do message cards, and there will be an extended, and we'll be going over this person's intentions, possible outcomes, things like that, and some more message cards. But let's see. Let's pull one more. I still like to try to get as detailed as I can in these general readings. Claim your art. So there might be some artists here in this connection. This person may be an artist of some sort of creative kind of endeavor. I feel like someone wants to paint somebody that's out there or draw them. Like I got a flash of Titanic when he's drawing Rose on the couch. Super interesting. But draw me like one of your French girls, like that vibe. But also this is claim your art. Someone's person could be named Art or Arthur. Yeah, it's time to like claim it, or they might see you as their muse. And they were ready to really claim this in. So for message cards, we're going to start with the Hermit Tarot. This deck is by the Hermit Tarot. If you don't watch her channel, Lorraine is amazing. Tune in and check her out. You will love her, I promise. But all these decks for messages I'm going to use are all from other tarot readers that I love out there. So I always love to give support and a nod to the other fellow readers out there. So this deck is by the Hermit Tarot. What else do they want to say? I'm ready. That's that full energy. That's that leap of faith energy. This person is really wanting to take this to the next level. Be more selfish. So this person may be a little too giving, and so they are working on keeping that balance. That was that concern that this person has, is losing themselves in a connection. So if you see them like pour into you and then pull back a little, it's because they don't want to make like the same mistakes they either made in the past with you or in other connections, because they have a tendency to lose themselves. So there may be a need to be more selfish. I want to start a family with you. Yeah, this is this is the 10 of Cups energy. So they could see things working out and having a family with you, but having a very abundant life. You are wrong. So some of them feel like you're wrong about something. Take that for how it fits with you guys. All right, let's see what else we have. I think so, yes. I'm not quite sure what that's for, but I think so, yes. If you guys had an idea or asking something in your head, that's for somebody. My life started when I met you. So this person feels like you're a very pivotal person in their life, like life-changing kind of connection here. And I don't want to lose you. So this person does want to hold on. They don't want you to go anywhere. They don't want to lose you at all. And you're so very special to them. All right, next we're going to use some White Rose Guidance cards from Lindsay over at White Rose Guidance. Let's see what else this person wants to say. Pile 2. I find everything about you so pleasurable and irresistible. I feel so much beauty and harmony, sweetness and shelter between us. how can I ever pay you back? So you guys might have been really generous. Again, it's that vibe of you just accepted them for who they were, the good, the bad, the ugly, like things that they thought were unlovable about themselves. Am I good enough for you? So there is a sense that they don't quite feel as worthy as you, so that's there. I'm electrified by you. You make this person definitely feel more alive, more vibrant. Don't think I don't care about you, because I really do. So this person does really, really care. They have a lot of feelings towards you. Even if they aren't very open about that, they definitely do. All right, last message card deck. We're going to use the juicy love messages from Confessions of an Angel. This is my friend Anastasia. She's got a really cool channel. Let's see what else. I want to give you the world. We did have the world card. This person does want to give you everything. I want to feel your sweet lips on my face. So they want to make out with you and kiss you and all those good things. I love you. So this person has a lot of love for you, or wants to tell you that they love you. I want to slowly take off your clothes and ravish you. And they want to do that as well. Let's pull one more. I want to shower you with kisses and make you melt in my arms. And then we have, I want to surrender to your passionate whims and fulfill your every desire. So this person is definitely feeling all the feels, all of them for you. So pile 2, I think I'm going to end this here. I'm going to take it over to the extended. We'll be going over intentions, possible outcomes, and guidance, as well as more message cards and wherever my guides take me at the moment. So feel free, the link is in the description box below. If you're not into that, not a big deal. I'll see you guys in another reading. But I do want to say thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. It's truly an honor. If my work has helped you, don't forget to like or comment, even if it's just a emoji. That really helps me out. And thank you to anyone who has watched any of the advertisements, like 30 seconds of them. That also really helps me as well. It's a great way for me to keep free tarot for you guys by watching some of those advertisements. You can look at something else while you're doing it. I don't know. But I appreciate that as well. So thank you guys so, so much. And I will see you guys in a future reading. Bye, my friends. Hello, my lovely friends. For pile 3, you guys picked this really awesome obsidian heart. Golden obsidian. Has a gold cast to it. But black heart nonetheless. And the uncommon tarot, with this is your Ace of Cups. I will be shuffling it back in, but if it's meant to come out, it will. We are going over how's your person currently thinking and feeling about you, the connection, and anything else my guides want to bring up. You guys know I'll share. Anyone new here, welcome. Thank you for coming. I would love it if you'd subscribe. I do a lot of videos like this. And also, anyone who's watching that I have helped you along the way, please remember to like, comment, even if it's just an emoji, share this with others. It really helps me, so thank you. All right, we're going to start with some oracle cards before I pull the tarot. So you guys, I pulled Never Ending Story. So I have a feeling like a lot of you guys watching this pile, this may be like a cyclical relationship that kind of has come back around over and over and over again. So it kind of feels like that never-ending story kind of vibe coming up. And then we have trust. It is safe to trust in this situation. So trust could have been an issue in the past. Maybe you're debating on trusting this situation or trusting this person. But trust is an overall theme with this connection pile 2 or pile 3. If that doesn't feel like your pile, like if you are in a brand new connection, maybe this isn't your pile, so possibly pick a different pile, because this definitely feels like a long-running, long-term, probably back and forth connection. So no big deal. If you were really drawn to this pile, there just could be a message in here that you needed to hear, but overall I think this is going to be a long-term, long over and over again kind of connection. But let's really get into this. So pile 3, how is that person feeling about them? So we have a Knight of Wands. So this person feels a little impulsive, a little drawn to you, but almost like they can't resist you. They feel very like, I gotta go. I gotta go towards them. vibe here. Oh, you have two that came out together. So we have the Awakening, which is the Judgment card, along with Five of Wands. So this person may be on the verge of a spiritual awakening or an ego death, dark night of the soul, but I don't think they're settling into it very well. It feels like they're fighting that. But when it comes to you, they may also be denying the truth of this connection a little bit with the way these two came up, but we'll clarify that and see what else comes up. All right, so person thinking, feeling, the Tower. So again, there's been a lot of ups and downs. I feel like this person feels a little broken at this time about you and about this connection. Again, I told you guys this wasn't going to be the sunshine puppy dogs path. I picked that up when I pulled that card. So an Ace of Wands, though, this person's very, very attracted to you. There's so much chemistry in this connection. It's almost like unreal. Like you guys may feel like you're on fire, literally, when you're together. This person also may have a lot of fire in the chart, or you as well. We have an Ace of Coins clarifying this Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, this person always feels very drawn to you, and they just like can't quite get their hands on you. Like they just want to just keep you and hold you. Also want to, I don't know, there's just something about wanting to make this real, but yet it seems to slip through their hands. Like the visual I just got is like someone grabbing into sand and it just kind of pouring out of their fingers no matter how hard they try to grasp on that. And it kind of makes me notice this hourglass in this picture. It's just like, it just keeps slipping away for some reason. We got the Ace of Cups. You guys are the only pile I think it came back out on. So there is still a lot of love this person feels for you. A lot of love. And that also might be what they're fighting here. They're fighting, like almost fighting their heart. It's fighting this realization of how much they really love you. I don't think this person wants to, but it's like they can't help it. And that's nothing against you guys. This is this person's own crap, you know. And then we have a Queen of Wands. Again, so much wand energy. So this person, when this card comes up in these readings, this person is drawn to your confidence. They see you as very successful, very confident, very creative. And it's almost like you're, sorry, I don't mean to giggle. The way the line came in was your hotness is like their demise. Like who you are, like the fire that you are, the beauty that you are has been like their undoing. So now I'm hearing the song Come Undone by Duran Duran, which I just remembered I forgot to use song cards on this pile. Got to use those. Pile 1 and pile 2 didn't get song cards. You guys are going to get them. All right, and the Ten of Cups, though. So this person is drawn in, you know, by this passion they have for you, and they could see having a full life with you, happiness, the full package here with this Ten of Cups. Overall energy this person feels for you, this is the Hierophant, but in this deck they call it the Wise One. So this person sees you as spiritually evolved, and like the depth of you is so profound to this person. I don't know if they've actually told you that though. And it also might be this person may not believe in all that kind of stuff. Like if you told them you watched a tarot reading on them, I could see them being like, okay, like that stuff isn't real. So for some of you guys are dealing with a person that doesn't necessarily believe in all that, but yet they're like in awe of your faith about it and your connection. And I don't know if they necessarily feel that level of connection with source or whatever you want to call it. They may also have been someone that was very religious or brought up in a religious upbringing and kind of has stepped away from that and still trying to figure it out and not sure how they feel about it. But it's like they admire that you have this beautiful connection to all that there is, right? I also have to give a nod to Taurus here with this energy as well. Which way do I want to go next? All right, I'm going to dive in a little bit more into the messages within this deck, and then I'm going to pull some more oracle cards for you guys. So like I was talking about, this person just feels like impulsively drawn to you in a very tangible way. Like this feels like I just can't quite grasp you enough. I think this came up in a reading not too long ago where this person like couldn't quite get close enough to you. Like they just want to be wrapped up in your arms kind of vibe here. But this person wants something tangible with you, but yet they always seem like it just slips away. Like I feel like you guys are like so good and then just something just slips. But I think it's this person's like almost denial of this. And this is kind of coming in. I think that you guys have a lot of insight about this connection, but yet you maybe like have lacked trust in yourself because this hasn't played out the way you thought it would. It's become more of a like headache. This girl's kind of like, ugh, like this again. And, you know, it keeps cycling back around, but it's like this person's just like fight against their own heart here. It's just like, I don't want emotions. They're dumb, right? But they just like fight against like really opening up. But as we all know that have been on these journeys, if you're not willing to change, the universe is going to do that for you with this Tower. So this person could be going, like I really think a lot of them are on the verge or in the middle or just completed a dark night of the soul, ego death, or like a realization and maybe realizing that you were right. Maybe they're finally wanting to get on board with this whole, like maybe there is something to this. Maybe we don't just die and it turn to dust. You know, that kind of vibe is coming through heavily for this person. It's still a mental challenge for them with this Five of Swords, though. It's still something they're trying to figure out, but it's like they're opening up to you. There's just something about it they can't quite explain, and it like eats at them a little bit. And your confidence in this, your belief system has really like rattled them and rattled their foundation. And it's like almost like you and the universe or the divine are like really coming in like, it's time for you to wake up. It's time for you to awaken. Stop fighting it. Stop fighting your heart. Stop fighting this connection. Let's get it together, right? Instead of having the same cycle again that's just like of indecision. But and because there's just so much passion, there's so much beauty, there's so much potential, but we have to choose it sometimes, right? And you can't force anyone to choose anything. You know, like the saying, you can lead a horse to water. You've probably pointed this out or shown this person how, like, what this really is, but you can't force them to believe it, right? And then that might also come in where, like, for some of you guys, I feel like you've, like, stopped trusting your intuition at times. Hopefully you guys are all back on board because, like, I really feel like this is a super intuitive, very spiritual connection, very spiritual group, like, as viewers, you guys are very tapped in, tuned in, is the vibe I'm getting. I'm sure a lot of you guys, I have a feeling I have a lot of people in here that are energy workers, healers, other tarot readers, things like that. And again, I think this person may have like scoffed at that or like like downplayed what you did, but yet your unwavering dedication to your belief has really like piqued this person's interest, even if they don't want to admit to that. You see if there's any other messages before I move on. I think that's majority. We'll probably pop back into that. So let me pull, which way do I want to go? Which way? Let's pull some more clarifiers. How's this person thinking, feeling? Anything else going on? This person definitely, I need to touch on this. They definitely have a special place in their heart for you. It's almost like they're like little guilty pleasure to go and like meet that side of themselves that they don't always like let in. And this person also might not trust their own heart when it comes to picking people. They might have like put their trust in the wrong people growing up. And so this person doesn't always trust their heart. They trust other appendages sometimes, or trust this, sexual chemistry that you guys have. Like they're more comfortable being like, oh, attributing this connection to that because that makes sense to them because matters of the heart have like really hurt this person in the past. So, okay, sorry. That message needed to come out before I continued on. We have date, meet someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan a date. So I feel like this person wants to go on a date with you. It's like they want to show up for you how they always should have. So that might be a change this person is coming to. There will be an extended on this reading if you want an even deeper look than we're already going to get when we're done here. We have a lot to go. So, but I will be doing extendeds for this reading. Clock. This is crazy. These two same ones came out, I think, for pile 2. It says need time, takes time, time cycles, time to heal, progress. So, some of you guys can be very patient about this person. Again, I feel like this has been around and around and around. And here we have, the hourglass, we have the clock here. So it's a little bit of divine timing, a little bit of like, is it about time? And I feel like some of you guys are just ready to give up. And, I never advise anyone to wait for somebody else. I always say, do what you need to do for you. If that person can catch up with you, let them meet you where you're going, not where you've been, right? So always continue to do what's right for you. You can hold space for someone in your heart, but still continue to do yourself. All right. Let's see. And then we have Ascension. Wow. I really think these are the exact 3 that's creepy. Okay. There's a lot of cards here. So ascending. So it says ascending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So hopefully some of these people are really waking up and they're ascending, they're growing, they're on that path, they're on that journey to that next level here, which is a pretty darn cool. All right, let's get you guys some other ones. If they do it, right? If they choose to but they're at this point with the Tower being here, they don't really have much of a choice. If anyone knows, anyone's had a Tower moment, you really just hang on. you don't get much say in that. If you're not going to do it, the universe hints you a lot. And if you don't change, the universe kind of forces you to get on board. So we have the Sun and the Fish coming up here. So I have to give a nod to Leo here with the Sun because the Sun rules Leo. The Fish feels very Pisces to me, but anyways, you still make this person really happy. You're very much like the sunshine in their life. You will feel like the warm sun on their face. And they see you as a very abundant person. They see you as a very happy person, a very optimistic person. And you make them feel that way too. You make them feel, so the Fish is about abundance. You make them feel as if things are just possible. You seem to have an air of magic about you. You just decide to do stuff and it's boop, and it just magically happens. Now, there's probably a lot of work behind the scenes, but it's this belief that you carry that things will just always work out. And they seem to just work out for you. And that's something that this person, maybe a little jealous of. If, again, they're working through some stuff, so they are not at your level yet, but it's almost like they wish they had that. They wish things just came so easily. They wish they trusted. They wish they had faith in this thing that they can't see, that you seem to just do so effortlessly. And that's not as easy for this person. Let's pull some of these, and I'll do song cards and then message cards. So what else do we need to know, please? Refine your attention. All right, so this is really they need to figure out their focus, and that might be what they're doing. They're really going over the steps that they've done in life and really figuring out where they need to do. And then we have address your addictions on the bottom of the deck. So some of you guys, some of your people may be dealing with addiction issues. That's going to look a little different. As you guys know, general reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So for some of you guys, they could have some addiction issues that you may or may not know about. All right, let's pull some song cards since I totally forgot for the other piles. If you came over from another one, don't tell anybody else. You guys are going to call me out in the comments. All right, that one meant to come out flipped. Every little thing she does is magic. So this, again, this person seems to think that, don't worry about the she part, doesn't matter gender, but this person sees you literally as magic. You just touch things, you have that Midas touch, it just turns to gold. Crucify by Tori Amos. If you know this song. Oh, so with these songs, if you're not familiar, if you don't know the songs, listen to them or at least look up the lyrics. If it's not your jam, not a big deal, but look up the lyrics. There's going to be a message in there for you. So Crucify is a lot about not feeling good enough, and no matter what you do, you're never good enough. So this person may have some issues around self-worth and things like that you need to understand about them. They may come across as really confident, but it's almost to cover up this, almost self-loathing that comes in from this person. And again, that might have come up because of there's some weird, like for some of you guys, there's a weird religious like undertone here that maybe some abuse happened. That might just be a one-off, but that energy's here, so I just need to point that out. So you may or may not know that about your people. And Tori Amos is actually the daughter of a minister, child prodigy, if you're not familiar with Tori Amos, really amazing musician. But a lot of her music has a religious undertone to it because of that. And they may feel like a little bit like no matter what they do, nothing's good enough. It's a little bit of that martyr vibe with that song. Let's see what else. The Kill by 30 Seconds to Mars. So this person I think they're just at their breaking point, especially with the Tower being represented here. And I keep noticing there's a lot of poppies in this card, which I know poppies can be an opiate. So I know we have this addiction, so that kind of feeds into that. Underneath this, it said face your shadow. So, hopefully some of these people are really doing their work. Again, they're either going to have to do their work or things are just going to continue to not be so great, But, all right, let's do some message cards for pile 3. This is the Hermit Tarot deck. Love Lorraine's channel. If you haven't watched her, she's amazing. Please do so. Let's see. What does this person want to say? I want to start a family with you. That really feeds into this 10 of Cups energy. It's the same card where they could just see themselves having this life, having this happy family, and wanting to do that with you. We have, I don't want to lose you. So this person recognizes that they probably have done a lot of things that they don't deserve necessarily to have you in their life, and they're afraid of losing you. Maybe some of you guys have walked away. We have the Ace of Cups again. So this person has a big heart for you. I think that they just deny it to themselves, deny it to you. I don't think they've ever fully admitted to it. I mean, some of you guys, they may have, but it is on my bottom line here. So the way I read, I do clarify this way, but I see this as kind of like how they show up. And this is the energy under the surface. A lot of their subconscious stuff or a lot of the stuff that they're keeping to themselves. But we have this I love you pop back up, and maybe you've told them that you love them and they kind of just coughed it off like, okay, and they know that they do, but they like almost refuse to admit it out loud, because if they say it out loud, then it makes it real. And then love is very vulnerable to this person. I just dream and wish for everything. So this person could have tendencies to want to have their cake and eat it too. It's that 7 of Cups energy, but they also daydream a lot about you. And I feel like, so for some of them, they may be spiritually gifted too, but they, so if they get like a download image of like a future or something, they just kind of think about it as like a daydream, not realizing that it's actually a vision of something. Some of you guys as well too. Or some of you guys could be like me and see potential timelines, but it doesn't mean it's actually going to come real. That was a hard truth to learn along the way. I see a lot of things, but not all of them come true. But I just had to accept that I can see a plethora of different timelines, and that's kind of cool, and kind of where you're going now and stuff like that energetically. And that helps me in my readings for clients too. All right. So now is not the time. We did have time. We have a time clock here. So there's still some patience involved. I know every time I say that, everybody rolls their eyes. I get it. But, they're still working through it. But if they're in the middle of a tower moment, you really don't want to be involved, because they have to learn some really hard lessons that you might not want to be involved in. So if some of these people are with other people, just accept that they needed to learn certain lessons and not everyone can learn every lesson with you. Right? We have lots of different soul contracts that we sign with all kinds of different souls. So don't take it, if you really feel drawn to this person and connected with this person, don't take it as a dismissal to you. It's just they have a contract somewhere else that it doesn't involve you, And what do you want? Like, they're really curious if you still want them. Do you still want this? If you haven't spoken, or you walked away, or you just seem like you don't care, maybe you don't, maybe you're just watching this just because you're curious, and I get it, or you intended to watch this about somebody else, and here they are creeping in. But they're still curious if you even still want them, or you still care. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? Yeah, this person's definitely got an abandonment wound they're worried about, but hopefully they end up working on that. They heal from it. And then I can't even stand to look at you right now. So, whew. So they're, they're in the feels. They're probably pushing you away. Again, they're denying it, but the universe is going to come in there and wake them up. All right, we're going to use the White Rose Guidance Divine Love Messages from Lindsay's channel. All right, I will do anything to bring you happiness. Again, we had this sun, so this person feels like, almost like they want to repay you for the kindness that you've given them. You are a diamond of immense strength and beauty. My love for you goes so deep. We did have 2 Ace of Cups here. And that's what started this reading too. I've had sleepless nights caught between confusion and pain. I am so sorry for not giving you the time and attention you deserve. Here's that time kind of piece coming in. I find everything about you pleasurable and irresistible. That was definitely in the pile. And you are the song of my heart. So there could be a big musical connection with you guys. This person could be a musician. You could be a musician, but very creative. They probably, their higher self could try to send you messages through songs. If you've ever been in the store walking through and all of a sudden a song comes on or the radio glitches out. This happens to me. I'll be listening to music on my phone and then a song, like it skips over to my radio somehow, and I have a newer car, I don't know why it does this, and a song plays and it's oddly like really on point. So that could happen for you guys where you get messages from their higher self through songs, so pay attention to that. And you guys also could have shared songs heavily. And then how can I ever pay you back? That was that energy I was talking about, how they just feel like they'll do anything to repay you for all the kindness you've shown them. All right, we're going to do last set of message cards, and then I'll take it over to the extended, where I'll be doing this person's intentions, possible outcomes, and guidance, and more message cards. So these are the juicy love messages. These are by Confessions of an Angel. Anastasia, she has a cool little channel too, so if you haven't checked her out, she's an awesome reader. Again, Confessions of an Angel. And says, I feel like I have known you for 1,000 lifetimes. And I'm hearing that Christina, whatever, 1,000 years song playing. I'm on fire for you. Yeah, obviously. There's so much fire in this pile. You make me want to sing and dance. So maybe you guys have, again, that's that music quality coming in. I don't know if you guys spent like 3 a.m. dance party in the living room or something like that. I want to feel the power of your love crushing my fears. I want to devour you. And let's pull one more. What else before I end this and take this to the extended? I really want to have sex with you, but it's so much more than that. So they want more than just, a hookup here. And then I wish I could sneak away and make love with you for days on end. So, yeah, very sexually attracted to you and all that great stuff. So, pile 3, I'm going to end this here. If you're interested in the extended, the link will be in the description box below. If not, no big deal. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. It's truly an honor. I appreciate it. If you really like this reading, please remember to give it a like, a comment, even if it's just an emoji. That really helps me out. Or share this with someone else that you think that would enjoy this. I greatly appreciate that. So thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys either over at the extended, because we're going to look into more of this, or I will see you in a future reading. All right, bye guys.